Yo, YouTube. Um, we're back here just posting. Just wanted to create a quick video. I posted on my Instagram and Twitter that I wanted to create a video where I would go over how I bounced back from almost blowing a funded account and passing a phase two from almost blowing it as well. I was so low on that account that it took a lot for me to actually, make the money to pass the challenge, the phase two, and also to get a payout. My first payout with Fundednext. Yeah, so this whole video is going to be just about how I bounce back with Fundednext. I haven't blown any accounts with Fundednext, so I'm really happy for that. I've been able to get up 2, 3 payouts around there. It's pretty solid. I finally max allocated them 2.5 a week and a half ago. Hasn't been too bad. I love their conditions. I love the fact that they kept their promise with USA traders. Whoever bought an account with them prior from banning, future USA traders. I'm glad they let me keep my account and actually trade with them like nothing happened. The only thing that if I blow it, well, I won't be able to buy any more challenges with them. That's what sucks. But I am taking really good care of these accounts. Like I got 200K and I got a 100K. Okay. Let's see. You guys, let me just fix this real quick. Let me make this larger. Go. Okay. So what I have here, let me just fix the camera a little. Awesome. Okay, let me get comfortable because I want to go into this a little bit and actually explain how much it took for me to actually bring it back. Look, so here's my analytics, all right? I got this funded account. This account is funded, right? I got this account funded on February 27th, right? No, it was way like January or like beginning of January, but then they transferred my account. They migrated it to another server or some shit, so that's why it says 96 here. I started at 96 instead of 100. Um, super solid. Um, let's see. So I started here, and as you guys can see, I had a good week, whatever it dropped, had a good week, got into my fields again. I brought this account to 100K flat, whatever, Then after that, I was like, okay, let's make some money, right? From there, as you guys can see what happened. I got my emotions got to me, whatever. Okay, boom, massive ass drop. I was trying to like get the shit back to life, right? Boom, another drop. Boom, another drop. Okay, now this 90K, I'm like, if I hit it, I blow this shit. I'm like, I'm not getting no payout, nothing. I'm not getting nothing. Right. So I was really determined, it took a while. It took a moment for me to realize and get my mind together, to be honest. You guys know how they say trading is 90% psychology, right? Um, and it is true, right? We are the ones who press those buttons. We are the ones who see the market, right? But what happens, right? What I was trying to do here, I was trying to get those high payouts, right? I was trying to show it off on social media. Not really on that, but you know how it goes. Like when you're doing good, right? And you're making profits, right? You'll post on social media, feel good or a little bit of validation, whatever. I posted some payouts, right? But I've tried to blur out the numbers because I don't like really showing numbers anymore. I do post it just for, credibility and honestly just so motivational purposes, right? For myself and for whoever sees this stuff, right? Um, but as you guys can see, all I was thinking, I was like, damn, I'm about to blow it. I was about to give up, honestly. I was about to give up. I was like, you know what? Is it even worth it bringing it back from like I'm about to blow it, whatever. Is it really worth me, bringing it back to life and get, whatever? Um, so I took a week off. I took whatever off, right? I was in this period from March 19 all the way to like April 22nd, a full month, right? But realistically, in my mind, this shit had been pretty low since I got it. Because the first trade I took, I was already in drawdown, right? I haven't been able to get above the starting limit since I got it, right? And so I just wanted to give up, right? You know what? I took a little break from social media, right? I started focusing on my knowledge, right? I also started reading a lot of books. So I started reading, Forex Mindset. What was the other one called? The other trading books, right? A lot of ebooks, right? And I was just trying to get my mind together, to be honest. I wasn't happy, I was not happy with my trading, with myself. I was doubting myself, to be honest. But once I took my time off, right, from the charts, whatever, actually, you know what? I decided, let me bring this account back to life, right? Let me actually show people that I know how to trade. Let me show myself I know how to trade, right? I'm like, this will prove to me, right, that I know how to trade, right? I spent 4 years mastering this skill, right? I've spent so much time, so much fucking money just to make it happen, right? But nobody understands what I do, right? People around me, they do not understand what I do, right? All they know is that, oh, it's Caesar that, he just does this, right? He does a little bit of stocks. When people see these little charts in our profiles, whatever, people think we do stocks, right? I trade currencies. I don't know much but stocks, Um, I can read the candles, I guess, right? But I don't know how the contract size works. I know when you already know. It's a different environment, right? I specialize in currencies, so um when nobody understands what you do, right? It's kind of hard for you to open up and like basically talk to someone, right, about what you're going through. And sometimes you just need to talk to someone so you can feel a little better, right? But I haven't had that, to be honest. All I've had is myself, right? My motivation, right? My students, right? They motivate the fuck out of me, right? Without them, shout out to them. Um, they've made me a better trader. They made me more accountable, more, more just better, to be honest. I don't know how to describe it. You know, I feel like I trade to show them that it's possible, right? And this right here, that what I'm showing just shows how possible it is, right? And as you guys can see, I was in the trenches for a bit, right? Boom, 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 lost, right? Once I got to from all the way to 300, I think it was the lowest right here, $313, 313, right? From there, I was trying to play with like $30 per trade, $20 per trade, whatever, right? As you guys can see, I didn't move for days or weeks. I didn't move, right? And then on April 22nd, I had a good little trade that got me to 1,207. Cool. From there, okay, I'm like, okay, I kind of got this. I'm like, I got 1% of the account back. Okay, I just need to make 9 more percent. But this $1,000, I treated it like every trade, I would risk $100, right? So now I got 10 bullets, right? I got $100 trade. So I need 10 bad trades to blow this shit, right? So I'm like, okay, I got like around 12, right? And then after that, I started risking those $100 like I told you, boom, boom. I took my time off. I took my time with this, right? I only traded 2 times per week, nothing more, nothing less, right? 2 times, right? And that's what I found out that has helped me a lot becoming a better trader, just trading less, right? 2 ideas per week, that's it. If I can't go to the third one. If not, I'll fuck up my psychology. And I hate how I feel if I take 3 decisions in a week in the forex market. Stupid, right? From here, I went to 93. I mean, 2,300, right? So 2% of the account. I'm like, okay, this is possible. Okay. I'm like, you know what? I don't care. My goal is to pass this by December, right? That was my whole goal, right? I'm like, I'm gonna pass this shit by the end of the year. As long as I have this funded and I make a couple racks here and there, I'll be happy, right? It'll show my consistency and just overall my skill, right? From here, I went a little bit, 93, okay, 3%, went back, okay, boom, boom, boom. And then from here, I had a good ass trade, got me back to 6% of the account, okay? And you guys can see what happened. So with me, how I trade after reading books and, seeing how the market works and, just getting advice from everywhere, when my winners are running, I let them run. As you guys can see, this shit got all the way up to 6% up, 6,756 up, but I didn't close till I break even, I think, because I was up like 4 or 5%, but I closed it right here because it just came back. I'm pretty sure I had like a target of 1 to 6 risk to reward, right? But didn't play out. But kept on my strategy. I'm like, okay, I'm up 3%. Boom, right here. I'm pretty sure DJ paid. I had my first payout, my refund, whatever, and life was good, right? And as you guys can see, look, everyone's here on social media. Trade less, only focus on one pair, only trade really disciplined, right? As you guys can see, I only traded JPY pairs. That's it. And that's what I noticed that helped me the most, because back then I would go from GBP NZD, Euro USD, GBP USD, USD CAD, and then I would get loss after loss after loss after loss, right? But then I just started, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna focus on JPY pairs only because they correlate together. They move together. So if I have a bias on one, probably have the bias on another one, and I just use it to build confluence, right? GJ has fed me, right? Um, you guys can see, I brought it back to live, got a payout, 99. Right now I'm currently 3% down or so, right? Okay. On this account, as you guys can see, my risk to reward is what is it? It's one, doesn't make sense. I don't like this shit, but I try to get a 1 to 3 every time. Win rate 33%. So as you guys can see, I lose more and I win. You guys already know how that works. Risk management, keep your capital. This is a bad representation of like my trading, to be honest. I think this is just all this stats right here are just representing this cycle's trading, right? So this doesn't explain what I was going through, but what matters is all this, right? I went from over here, boom, boom, boom. I've kept this account alive since January. So I've had this funded account for 6 months without blowing it. If that doesn't show you discipline and risk management and that I know how to do this shit, I don't know what it is, right? Let's go back to my other account. Let's see, hold on. So I don't want to show anything. Yeah, back right here, cool. Okay, let me just go to my 200K. Give me 1 second. But what I was just what I was showing you guys was just the 100K account. I haven't even showed you the 200K, right? The 200K, I think it was more insane, to be honest. And I feel like that's just crazy. Why do I say that? I was trading the 100K and the 200K at the same time. So when I got as low as $300, I got 300. I was $300 from blowing the 200K and the 100K. You guys kind of understand the math. From a 200K, that's way more. I lost way more, right? So from a 200K, I dropped all the way to 180,000, $700 up. But as you guys can see, we had the 396 mark rather. So right here, I was negative like what, 9.90% of the account. So if I would have got to 180, I would have blown this shit. But I brought this account from 309, and that was the lowest, 396, all the way to 10,096 profit just to pass phase 2, right? This account I've had it, I'm pretty, oh wait, since January as well. They all got migrated at the same time. As you guys can see, my biggest winners have been GJ, CAT JPY. This is showing more pairs because I traded in the past. Detail stats, whatever, let's see. Okay. Win rate 45%, loss rate 54%, not too bad. My winning rate was a little bigger than every loss, so that makes sense. I took a total of 53 trades. My best trade, I made 16,000, right? That's how I was able to pass this account, I'm pretty sure. My worst trade was this, so you guys can see my losses are smaller than my winners. So now with all these books and all this psychology and everything that I've been reading, I got my mind back together, right? So I've been in order to bring my account back from the death, to be honest, I had to make from here to make this. That was what? Let me see. Let me do the math real quick. Because basically, if you guys think about it, I had to turn $300 to, let me see, what was it? 396 minus I had to make $29,000, right? So I basically turned $300 into $29,700 just to pass this account. Think about it. I had to flip $300, right? Because if I would have, blown the $300, the account would have been deactivated. I would have not had it anymore, right? But I had to turn $300 into basically 30,000, right? And I really hope that you guys can see the discipline and understand that this is pure skill, right? This was all this share right here in the back was gambling. I took my time off, and as you guys can see, I just came back from the death. And yep, from the death all the way to passing this phase 2. Now it's funded. I may be getting my first payout by the end of the month, so everything should be good. Let's see. So yeah, guys, so let me show you. We currently have this account max allocated. Solid. Thank you, Fundednext. You know, Fundednext has treated me well, right? Every time I have a question, they answer really quick. No bad reviews. Every payout has been on time, within 24 hours. Really fast. I just love Fundednext, So I'm gonna treat Fundednext all my accounts with them. Really conservative, because obviously if I blow it, I might not be able to get any more accounts with them in the future. So yeah, guys, that's been that, and well, I hope you guys can see that everything's possible, to be honest. If you go from, you just gotta trust your skill, right? Take this as motivation, to be honest, and that I'm not the best trader, right? But I just have better psychology, you could say, right? These books have helped me a lot. So if I have any recommendations, is honestly read books, get off social media. Social media is toxic as fuck, right? Social media is so toxic that I've experienced it. What else? Think of this long term, right? A lot of people are just trying to fix their financial problems like that. But it's super hard, right? Because you put a lot of pressure on trading, and realistically, if you take 2 trades a week, it's kind of, you just never know when you're gonna get a payout, right? With a job, a job, you go to work, boom, you're guaranteed a check, right? With trading, it's a little different, but the the results and the successes are honestly just so worth it, So guys, keep trading, if you guys have any questions, DM me on Instagram, and honestly, keep going. That's all I can say, Thank you for watching, and we'll see you guys later.